Again. What do you say? You're not rejecting it, right? She asked while adjusting the pillow and pressing her to lean back. When she didn't respond, the one who had been staring at her chest for a long time leaned down. At the moment, Rin gently licked her pink nipple with her tongue. She could feel her heart pounding fiercely, along with a tingling sensation that made her hair stand on end. That warm tongue dragged and licked softly and tenderly until her breath was taken away. Then, her wife parted her lips to envelop the beautiful rosy pink nipple and sucked on it, just as she had done, sending a sharp thrill down to her lower part. Didn't you say you don't like drinking milk? Khemjira closed her eyes and arched her back before opening her eyelids to gaze blankly ahead. Tears even came out from the goosebumps. So this is how it feels. Every time she did this for her, it was like this. Every hair on her body stood on end, feeling a mix of tingling and ticklishness. Rin licked and gently sucked on the pinkish nipples. She had been eyeing these plump mounds for a long time, and now that she had the chance, she savored them thoroughly. Her beautiful lips enveloped the breasts while her palms caressed the soft skin down to the tender area below. She then kneaded the sensitive spots that were hardening, pulling them gently with her hands. Khemjira bit her lip as the other party flipped from fingers to the back of her hand, pressing into her treasured area. She slowly pushed herself up a bit and stared at that frightening aunt until all the heat gathered at a single sensitive point. Because the veins on the back of her hand were as delicate as a princess's hand. She had never noticed before how beautiful it looked until she used it to indulge her sexual desires. Please let me eat you, Rin, with her graceful figure, rose from the water before reaching out to pull her wife up for a thorough wash. She, still in pain, stood still and cooperated well. When she finished covering herself with a robe, she pushed her wife away and immediately attacked her with a kiss. Khemjira's back pressed against the wall, causing the room's light switch to partially turn off. The young woman widened her eyes when suddenly, her wife came close and immediately kissed her sweetly. Khemjira closed her eyes, allowing the other party to hold her face and kiss her like that, with their tongues battling fiercely, until she realized she had dropped her hips onto the bed. Rin, are you going to check my homework? My hand still hurts. My left side might not be able to do it well. When the other person pulled away from the kiss, Khemjira reached out with her uninjured hand to pull the tie of her robe, but her cold palm grabbed her wrist and she pulled her waistband instead. No. I'll return you myself. If you don't refuse, I'll think you want it, she said with a wicked glint in her eyes, looking at her two owners without hiding. Khemjira swallowed hard,